From the sweltering heats of the Mojave Desert to the unpredictable habitat of Tanzania's Serengeti, from the murky depths of the Marina Trench, from the exhilarating heights of Mount Kilimanjaro, you have the pleasure of listening to From Chicago to Dummast, the Dummast Podcast. What's up, team? What's good with y'all?
Yep.
How y'all doing?
Going on, bro?
There you go. Shit out here with the rocking the young TP,
The young
TP, the young Tyree right there.
that grizzly.
Just great. You got that Grizz wall. You know what I'm saying? That grizzly bear.
That young revenant.
I'm out there fighting bears, bro. I got the with a flannel and a axe. You know what I'm saying? I got the young Griswold Adams. But what's up, man? What's up on y'all in?
I'm chilling. I'm reveling in the fact that LeBron is getting stomped out the playoffs right now.
Getting his ass whooped.
No, look, I had to stop watching the game, okay?
Damn.
Have to stop. Just
Y'all Lakers fans, huh?
Is this your
Y'all
king?
Lakers.
listen,
Is this your king?
I asked that same question to his fans, okay?
Hold his head up. Is this y'all king?
That man head on the pike right
No
now.
excuses. No excuses. I ain't trying to hear him no
Right.
more. No more goat talk.
And you know a groin now. A groin is. I don't know if he coming back from a groin that fast now.
Nah,
Okay.
I'm growing. That take he in the latter years. You know,
Let me
he in the
stop.
latter years.
They gonna shoot that dude with some horse tranquilizers and
Oh no.
all that. Get
Oh
him
no,
back up
that's all we
there.
need.
Hey,
Huh?
just we don't have to get deep into this, but a topic for another show. At some point, that dude had to be on steroids. I don't care what nobody say, bro.
Oh.
I don't care what nobody say. At some point, these NBA players got to be on steroids. What was that? What was that?
Countdown?
What was that that just popped? Right.
A messed up bind
It's all good, man. What'd y'all do for Memorial Day?
barbecue.
I watched everybody pop fireworks from my window.
What?
And my
They got the dates mixed up.
Right.
That's the next big holiday, not Memorial Day.
listen, you can't tell these Philly motherfuckers nothing. They got all
Y'all
the
Philly- y'all
audacity.
Philly-
Okay.
Y'all Philly ninjas is weird, man.
Hey,
Ty,
don't
what
rope
you
me
what you
when I stay in
barbecue?
the house.
What
Did some
you barbecue?
steaks. I did some turkey burgers, ribs, some brats, some hot dogs. That's about it.
How you do your turkey burgers?
We form them with our hands after.
Like
we
what kind of
season-
seasoning?
After
what
we
do you-
season
what-
the meats, and then we put it on the grill.
Well,
I let my girl do the
what is-
seasoning on that one. I really don't know what she put in there.
Do she you don't know? Does she do the Liptons? I do the Liptons with my
Yeah,
turkey
she had
burger.
She had some Lipton in. I know that. I've tasted that, so I know that was in there.
Love that. That's a great flavor, man. I
Especially
made that
for
for
the
my
grill.
girl a few weeks. Yeah, I made that for my girl a few weeks ago, and she was like, "What is this?" Like, she don't even eat burgers. So that's the way I got to make burgers now, because she really don't eat burgers. But that's the way I got to make them now. I did that a few weeks ago. What was it, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I did steaks. I did sausages and hot dogs for the kids. I did some ribs and shrimp. Threw some shrimp on the grill.
Some sea roaches.
Yeah, bro. Some of them
Wow.
sea bugs. I did something else. I can't remember what it was, but man, the food turned out great. It's funny because I didn't really even get to eat yesterday. Sorry about that. I didn't get to eat yesterday. Because I wound up eating some like rice and beans, some rice and beans as the food was on the grill grilling. I couldn't wait any longer. I couldn't even wait. So
You was full off the rice. And
yeah, I
beans.
was full. Yeah, I picked at it a little bit, but I made me a King's portion plate today for lunch, so I was straight, man.
I couldn't eat
That
my
was
I don't
straight.
King's
even make
portions
regular
plates.
burgers no more. My kids be having me making weird shit. Like we make these like onion ring burgers where you take the meat and you like
Oh,
wrap it around the
okay,
onion rings with the cheese in the middle. So
okay.
yeah,
All right. I
I
got
don't
a
even
little
make
device
regular
that could
burgers no
like
more.
right. I got a little device I can fuse things into like burgers. It's a little thing you put the meat in, and it I don't know how it
I
does it,
need
but
one of them.
puts it puts like if you want to do cheese, you want to put like jalapenos in the middle. You want to put whatever in them. You can put the barbecue sauce in the middle, so it's actually pretty cool.
Hmm.
Ty, you said you couldn't make your King's portion. What's up
I
with that?
can't. I can make it, but I can't like eat them.
You can't.
I can't. My appetite. I don't know if I'm getting old, but I can't finish them, bro. I gotta. You used to be able to make like a whole gigantic plate and eat the whole thing.
Uh-huh.
I can't do that anymore.
Mm.
I end up having to wrap some stuff and put it in the fridge and come at it from a different angle later on.
You got to back up off a bit.
Yeah, my appetite.
Rethink your old strategy. I got you.
So if I start looking all gaunt and tired on here, because I'm not eating the way I used to.
Are you gaunt right now? No,
nah.
Man used the word gaunt. I ain't heard that word in a long time. So Nina, Charlie got a gift that came in the mail today. What's up with that? Is that what he?
Oh
I'm guessing that's what he messing
yeah.
with now.
Yeah, that is what he messing with now.
Yeah,
he
we
got his
wasn't getting
bill
him on a.
redux.
Yeah,
No, y'all
we
want to
ain't
get
getting
him.
him.
Y'all want to get
No,
him.
we ain't getting him on the pod today. That dude out there, he on the team PC gaming right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Team PC.
He got it working. He got it all plugged up. The RBG's looking nice. He
Nice.
just he using his TV monitor right now because it's the only
He
monitor that
cheating
can
himself.
do 4K.
He
But
cheating himself. He need to get
I know
that monitor.
we waited on him. We
Tell him to
waiting
get an
on the
ultra
monitor.
wide.
That's the
Come to
one I
team
want.
ultra
I
wide.
want an ultra wide. Okay, I need
Okay.
the ultra wide for my blind ass. But yeah,
Yeah,
he got his bill redux today. He started. He had to take it apart actually because the motherboard was kind of off and he couldn't plug in his USBs and his HDMI. So he ended up playing with that for like an hour. It took us like an hour to get it right. Wow. But he got it all up and it's firing good.
That's what's up. That's what I'm glad he. I know he's talked about it on a few little sessions in our group chat and on here actually. So I'm happy to see him jump to Team PC like me, like I finally did after years and years of this guy pushing me over there. I finally came over there, and I'm loving it. And I wish the best of luck to him. He probably in heaven right now because he got a little lightweight beast over there too. So. I'm happy for him.
Right now, he doing his cable management under his desk. So
there you go.
Trying to get all of that stuff together.
That's cool. Hey, quick, did you see my son's live stream?
I did.
Any of y'all see my son's live stream?
That.
Man,
I did.
You know what? He is gonna be a natural.
What game was that? I was like, it looks like
he was playing Roblox.
Oh, okay.
He was playing Roblox on his PC. He was on he was using Shadow Play, and like I was just sitting back and watching him because even when I've never live streamed before. I don't. Maybe at some point we will do that for the channel, but I have recorded gameplay and tried to talk through it, and there's like dead space, so you got to edit things together just so it could, he was like legit in there just talking about the game and making noises and just like overall entertaining. He's gonna be a natural at it, man. And like I think I was telling Ty at some point that he was we were talking about how he was a little nervous to live stream and do record gameplay and things like that. All it took was that one time. Now, ever since the last 2 days, he's been asking me, "Can I live stream today? Can I live stream?" So I'm happy about that. I mean, that just got me hyped because he's hype about it. He's starting to learn more about his computer and things like that. So I think by the summer, he's going to be really proficient at it. He's already gaming with mouse and keyboard, so
yeah,
he's straight.
He got a one up.
He can. Oh, here she go again, Ty. you heard that slick. You heard that slick shit she tried to slide through.
I'm just saying.
Ty, did you watch any of his live stream? I think you might have been asleep.
No, I watched a couple minutes of it.
Yeah. I had to fix his audio though. I'll do better next time with the audio. It was little audio issues that was causing some latency on this video. But we actually getting ready to go to Chicago. We coming out there to see Ty. Coming out there to see some family. Going out there to see his grandmother. Oh, I'm sorry, his golden grandmother. He called her because this is his great grandmother. He called her golden grandma. So he going out there.
Where did that come from?
My son got a crazy imagination.
He just created it.
Just created it on the fly.
You become golden.
Golden grandma. That's my golden grandma. So like he creative, man. It's a lot of people haven't seen Aaron since he was like 1, 2. Like we ain't even brought him out there. He was 3 or 4 months old last time we brought him out there. Nobody's seen Jace, so this is gonna be fun for all of them. I can't wait to get out there and see everybody. Me personally, I ain't even been out there for 5, 6 years. So happy to come home, Chicago. Got some plans and dropping over people's house unannounced. We'll see how that go. That's enough about me, man. Let's get into some topics, man. Let's get into it. Did y'all hear about what's happening in St. Louis?
What's going
on? The Popeyes Chicken? Nina, what you got? Nina, I saw the look on your face. What's going on with it?
As many times as certain upscale restaurants have had their, say so about who they let into their restaurant, I'm not really mad at Popeyes right now. I'm really not. I mean, it's their store. If they don't like how you acting right now, then they have all the rights to show you the door. So I'm sorry.
Who has the backstory to this? Because I really don't know why this was happening. So I'm
gonna be honest with you, Ty. I didn't even read the backstory. I didn't even read the backstory. I seen main points.
Right. As far as I could tell, it was something to do with unruly customers, but it was like a group of them, and then they was like, okay, this is
so they weren't singling out everybody. Well, I'm guessing they weren't. No, you know what? No, they were singling them because I saw a sign that said we not serving whites. We not serving white people. We not serving the whites. We not serving. That's crazy. That is crazy. Wow. But you want to know something? I don't care.
How is this different from 60 or 70 years ago when they used to do it to us? How is it different?
It's hard for me to care about a white person eating a chicken sandwich when there's so much social injustice going on out there. It's like legit hard. Like I could care less. There are real issues out there for me to care about. I don't care that you can't get your 3-piece. I don't care that you can't get a bucket of chicken with some wedges on the side. I don't care. And here's the funny thing. I really don't think you care that much either. White people. Well, not all white, but you know what I mean. The ones that are getting upset. I really don't think you care all that much. You just got this thing where your freedoms are being taken away from you. And I don't know, man. I just don't care. I just don't care. How you feel about it, man?
I don't think anybody should be discriminated against.
Of course.
Whether it was done in the past or not.
Of course. I mean, I get that, but to me, it's just I just don't have any sentiment there. Like I don't care. Like I just don't care. Like you can have your chicken or you can't. I'm just not gonna. I can't get all that invested in it.
I'm not gonna lose a ton of sleep over it, but I'm also not gonna sit around and be like, "But Joe did it to us," because if it wasn't proper for it to be done to us, it's not proper for it to be done to someone else.
Right.
That's true. That's true.
But it's just chicken. Hopefully,
it's just chicken.
I still don't understand why. Like
it is just chicken.
When somebody
it's
put
just
it up,
chicken. I don't care.
Somebody put it up in the group, and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, what? Why? Why are we banning white people from the chicken? I don't."
She just said they were in there fighting and carrying on, so I don't know. Like it's probably a backstory.
Because me and you saw the same sign. Like what the hell's going on?
And
Oh no,
it
man.
kind of
I think it's
started as like, a group. It started out as like a group being disgruntled, and then it was like they started to see a pattern. So they was like, "All right,
Oh,
no,
so were
fuck
they
you,
so
no
coming in
more."
as like
it was the white people.
they were
So
coming
they were
in and
coming in.
starting a ruckus or something? Like,
I honestly think they're trying to prove a point, but I'm
oh,
not real sure what kind of point they're trying to make at the same time. Because it's like Paul said, who cares? It's
I don't
chicken.
know. Here's the thing. It's just me personally. It's hard for me to get invested in your not being able to eat chicken plight when there's real plight going on. I'm yes, like Ty said, nobody wants to be discriminated against, but is not having chicken from a certain restaurant really discriminate? Like, it's not. Yes, it's discrimination, but like,
I'm
is it
stepping up
really
on them.
that big of a? You can go down to the. Here's the thing: it wasn't all Popeyes chicken. If you really wanted
No, just that
Popeyes
one.
chicken, right? If you really wanted Popeyes chicken that bad, you could drive 5 blocks away and go to the next one, or go to the next town over. Don't get me wrong. I think the chicken sandwich actually a little bit worth it. You know what I'm saying? I think it's worth going. Look at that.
No.
Auntie Pumpkin's chicken sandwich not worth it.
Oh
Man.
no.
No.
But here's the thing: there's you can go to KFC, you can go to churches, you can go any even 7-Eleven got
Please
some.
don't go to churches.
Even
Please don't go to
7-Eleven got
churches.
some chicken up front. You
I
can
ain't been
get.
to a churches
Bro, churches
since like
gives you the smallest
2001.
pieces of chicken in
Bro,
the world.
I ain't been to a churches since I left Chicago, and it was probably
That
a
part.
couple years before I left Chicago. Before I had some churches, that was just the first thing that popped in
Man,
my
I
head.
could
But you got
emerge from the desert, like gaunt, dry mouth, haven't
There go
eaten
that
in
word
months.
again.
You offer me some churches, I might smack you in your face.
Just smack that shit out.
I'm like, no damn churches.
Just flip
Nah.
over the table like, fuck
Nah.
that, dog.
God.
Keep your churches,
Nah.
motherfucker. No, man. Churches, only thing I remember good at churches was that cherry soda. They had like some type of strawberry soda, they had some type of soda with cherries or strawberries in it. I like
wouldn't
that
know.
soda.
I
But that's
detest
about all.
churches so much that I pretend it
Damn.
doesn't exist.
So there's still churches out in Chicago.
That one that's
Yeah.
on the one that's on Austin is still there.
The one that's on
on
Austin and Lake.
on
Yeah,
and
it's
like
still there.
Austin and Lake. It's still there.
It's still there. For some strange reason, I have no idea why.
That church is
still
probably
there.
still juking, bro.
It's still there.
That church is still probably juking on Sunday morning.
So I
It's
used
right
to
next
work.
to the L, of
I
course.
used to work in the West Side, right? The hospital right down the street. And
Right.
like sometimes we, when you at work, everybody get their order together. What we eating? What we eating?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so used to like
most important
Popeyes and KFC. Like I'm a breast man, so I get chicken breast. Bro, they brought me these little the breasts look like thighs at churches. Like,
had a
what?
joke in it somewhere, but
What is this? Like the breast is like that big, bro. Like you can literally hold the breast with like your thumb and your index finger. Like
that wasn't a breast, bro.
get this shit out of it. That's their
It's
breast. They ain't got the
Shit, they
steroid breast. I need the steroid breast. Perfect.
Oh, you need them double D's.
I need them double D's. Don't bring me these training
No
bra
mosquito bites.
these training bra chicken breasts. Them bee stings.
The beast.
Bee sting chicken breast.
Yeah, y'all tripping today, bro. Let's move on, bro. We done beat the subject. I just find it funny. They tripping over chicken. Just go to KFC.
It's
Now,
chicken.
what I would have loved to see was sticking on the same subject. I would have loved to see some white folks tearing some shit up over the chicken. That would have made my day,
bro.
That would have made my day.
Okay.
Okay. That would have made this perfect, bro.
Yep.
That would have made this perfect. If they would have caused an insurrection, they would have like they stormed the Capitol. If they would have stormed Popeyes Chicken, like all of them, like 50 different Popeyes Chicken joints get ransacked by QAnon believers.
I did see like when those chicken sandwiches were juking. I saw everybody acting a fool. It wasn't no color. I saw Latinos. I saw whites. I saw everybody acting the guy. I was wondering what the hell. Remember we were talking in the chat like, what the hell did they put in these sandwiches?
No, I think that was like our first or second.
They had some dope in them sandwiches.
I seen El Salvadorians in that line. I seen Peruvians. Bro, we got so many Peruvian chicken joints out here, and them Peruvian chicken joints was dead at the height of them chicken sandwiches, bro.
Crazy.
Bro, the line would stretch out. And it still do for something, bro. It still stretch out to the street, bro.
Yeah. I didn't try
People
my
still
first chicken
clamoring for them
sandwich till I moved
sandwiches,
out
bro.
here. So
Them chicken sandwiches good. I ain't gonna lie, bro. They hit.
I
They
had
hit.
one for the first time last year when I moved out here. I did not jump on the bandwagon for no damn chicken sandwich.
It ain't that chick.
Y'all not finna push me and my baby down for no fucking chicken.
It ain't that chick though.
They sprinkle some of mama's cooking.
Some of mama's seasoning.
Some of mama's cooking. Some of mama's seasoning. That's funny, bro. Let's move on, man. Jada Kiss.
What about him?
Is Jada Kiss top 5 hip hop acts of all time?
No, let's just move on. No, let's not even talk about this.
Nina, what
I can't think off the top of my head of anything classic for him to be considered top 5 of all time. And
his classics. Yeah.
When I was watching you and Charlie's segment, y'all made a valid point. People are getting their favorite confused with of all time because
I think the word is objectivity.
That part too. Like I really can't think of anything that's classic enough to put him in top 5 of all time. I can't.
So look,
I can't. I'm sorry.
Let's do an exercise. Let's say,
all right,
Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, and then let's say
Bill Russell,
Harold Miner.
Oh no. Okay.
Right?
No, I think that's a little overboard. I think that's a little.
One of those
that might be
not the same. No, I'm just this is exercise.
I know what you mean.
I'm not saying he's equivalent to Harold Miner. I'm just saying one of these is not the same, right? So
Correct,
okay, let's do it. Let's do a hip hop exercise. Let's say Biggie Smalls. Let's say Tupac.
Yes.
Let's say Nas. Let's say Jay-Z. Let's say Eminem, right?
Okay.
And let's say Jada Kiss. One of these is not the same.
It's just
not the same.
It's
bro.
not. It just don't sound right.
He does not
these
belong.
People are doing their own thing. Remember that song?
He does not belong in that conversation.
One does not belong. Dun, 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 dun.
And that's not to say that he's not a talented lyricist or even a talented hip hop artist. He's just not of the caliber of those other guys that I just named.
No.
It's not even
close.
close.
Right. My top 5, and I mentioned this on a segment me and Charlie did, but my top 5 was Eminem, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, Tupac. And that's pretty consistent with everybody's top 5. Everybody in there has dropped 2 classic albums. Everybody in that group has dropped at least 2 classic albums. Jada Kiss has yet to drop any classic album. He's barely had hits, hits. I could think of 1 or 2, maybe 3.
Unless they were collaborations.
Never a classic album.
Knock Yourself
Never
Out.
a classic
Why?
album.
And
what was the
Time's
you
Up.
gon' that
Time's
and
Up with Nate Dogg.
what was the one with We Gonna Make It?
We Gonna Make It. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
about
but
it.
that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
He's what I would consider a high level underground artist. But he just
Okay.
and I don't know if that's by choice or if he just doesn't have the vision to break out. I don't know if he just likes being, because some people like being underground, which is fine. But to me, if you've never transcended and just had impactful music to the point you can't. I mean, now if you say he's in my top 5 favorites, yeah. But objectively,
I can get that.
Yeah.
Bro, you can even make a case to say if we were talking about top 5 MCs, I might give you a pass for it. Because we just talking about MC and we just talking about lyrics right on the face of it. Yeah, I mean, he's not in my top 5. I'm just saying. I would give somebody a pass for it because, he is a dope artist. But we talking about hip hop. We talking about acts in hip hop, which you have to encompass a lot of different things when you get to that top 5. Longevity. You have to get to classic albums, lyricists. Just it's a lot of factors that why we put the greatest in there. Nobody really checking for Jada Kiss when it come to like being the best of all time. I heard I heard somebody go as far as to say Biggie doesn't belong, and Jada Kiss and DMX belong in the like what? All right, I give you DMX. I
DMX, you can make a case for.
Yes, I would say DMX maybe in my top 20, maybe in my top 30. Jada Kiss ain't even in my top 30. And you can't say Jada Kiss belongs and Biggie doesn't. You can't say it.
No,
you
I
cannot.
can't.
What was that person smoking?
Well, that person.
I don't know. Maybe
that person's angle was Biggie doesn't have enough material, but
two classic albums. That's all you need, bro.
But not even that. The second album is a double CD, so that's really 3 albums.
I made that case. Yes,
right?
Yes, 3.
He was on soundtracks. He had singles. He had numerous guest appearances. There's more than enough. There's more than enough material,
bro.
You know
that and the fact that dude had one of the dopest like deliveries and storytelling. It just like I don't know, man. When you have a classic album that kind of shapes hip hop, that kind of it symbolizes it symbolizes the sound of hip hop. Jada Kiss ain't never did anything like that. He ain't never created anything special. Not something you can call classic. Not right.
So I'm not.
He didn't move the needle at all.
I'm not supposed to be able to say Donny Hathaway is one of the greatest singers of all time because he didn't have a bunch of albums. Like I can tell special talent when I see it.
Correct. Like Gale Sayers, bro. Like Gale Sayers wasn't one of the best running backs ever because he played 6 seasons. Like he's regarded as one of the best for a reason. Like longevity. I mean, if you can show greatness in a short spurt, and your career get cut short, or you don't want to get, you just know when your time is up. Can't fault you for that.
Jim
Brown, correct. Jim Brown played 10 seasons at most, 9 seasons, something like that. Yeah, I mean, even Barry Sanders still had a lot left in the tank, and
get the hell away.
I regard him as the greatest of all time.
Get away from the goddamn Lions.
I think Barry Sanders might have played 9 or 10 seasons. He still had a lot left in the tank. Like he looked like he was still in his prime when he retired. Like it was a shock to everybody that he retired because he didn't look like an old man.
Jim Brown played 9 seasons.
Okay, I felt it was like 9 seasons. Barry Sanders probably 9 to 10, maybe even 11. I'm not sure, but I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of what flavor of crack they were smoking. People say it there, bro. Peanut butter flavor.
Another dude came in later. He said the same thing. There wasn't enough material, and then he on the tail end of it, he said, and it wasn't all good. It's like, what did he drop that was bad?
Wow.
Where was I living at when this happened? And Biggie, not my number one. Like out of my top 5, Biggie probably at the back of my top 5. Like maybe
I could put yes, he's at the back
4. I like Biggie, and Biggie was dope, but when I get into my top 5, I'm looking for more impactful music or like super high level skill. Now he was good. He was really dope.
But
he
had a little of both.
Yeah,
a little
of both. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't see how you could look at Ready to Die and Life After Death like, meh, bro. Jada Kiss ain't even scratched the surface of what he did on Ready to Die. It's not even close.
You know how you know somebody's dope? When your CDs keep disappearing out of your car. You know how many Ready to Die CDs I bought? You know how many Ready to Die CDs I bought? You know how many empty Ready to Die cases that I had?
That you just keep finding, right?
Yeah, just the CDs just gone because people just lifting them out my car.
Bro, my niece on the channel had admitted to just stealing my CDs for years, bro. I never knew who that was. My stuff was coming up missing. She said she got all my M&Ms, bro.
Yep, my M&Ms be missing too. I done bought a few Eminem albums more than once because my little brother done took my shit.
Right. Nina, who's in your top 5?
My top 5?
Yeah.
Of all time?
All time, yeah.
Of all time, I'm gonna agree with y'all. It's Biggie, Tupac, Eminem is in there, Jay-Z is in there, and I'm sorry, and I know a lot of people like to argue, but Nas is in there. Oh,
Yeah,
I
nah.
almost
Wait,
punched
Wait, who you arguing
Who's
with?
arguing
No,
with
Nas is
Nas?
that.
Like, what?
Shit.
listen, it's a lot of
What?
people. It's a lot of people that
She
be
is
like
right, Ty.
Nas.
She is right.
Yeah,
She is
I'm
right.
telling you, it's a
You
lot of
know a lot
people
of
that be
people
like
named
Nas ain't
Stan.
put out a lot. Yeah, I do.
My cousin said the same thing, bro. Derek is
Yeah,
saying
but
the same thing.
that's biased, though. We know that they're biased.
Because of how much time in between his music and how many
Nas got a
albums
lot of
he
albums,
put
though.
out. Like
Got a
that's
lot
what
of
I
albums.
said too. And I'm like, y'all not listening to his lyrics, and that's a lot of people that will argue that his beats are hit or miss.
The only
They couldn't
hiatus
really listen to him.
that Nas really had was when his mother was sick. Other than that, I think he was
was
dropping
what
like
year? What years was that? What years was that?
I think he was
This is
dropping
like
like
our third
every 2
Nas
years or
conversation.
something like that.
Yeah. No, he's had a lot of albums. He had a little lull, like around. I think it might have been Street's Disciple, somewhere around there.
It was after the
There was a little
Nostradamus album.
Yeah, so that was it because it was
after the
Nostradamus
Nostradamus.
and Street Disciple. Here's another thing. Illmatic, classic. It was written to me. That's
Very
a classic.
classic.
Now you can make a case for Nas that he's had a lull between classic albums, but he came out with a night. What album was Got Yourself a Gun? And that was Ether, Stillmatic. To me, Stillmatic is a classic.
Yeah,
It's a lot of classic songs on it.
So
One Mic, Got Yourself a Gun, Ether. He had a lot of classics on it. That is a classic album. So that he has 3 classics, Hall of Fame.
So let's Illmatic was 94. It was written was 96. I Am is 99. Nostradamus was 99. Stillmatic was 2001. Godson was 2002. Street Disciples was 2004. Hip Hop is Dead was 2006. Untitled was 2008. Life is Good was 2012. Nasir was 2018. And King's Disease was 2020. So he's been very routinely every 2 years.
He won a Grammy for that album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, no, bro. Nas is
the firm was 97. So
right.
Yeah,
the Firm album.
Distant Relative.
And he had an album with them with the Bravehearts.
He had a Bravehearts album.
Did.
Distant Relative was 2010. No, he wasn't inconsistently dropping music. No, that's not true at all.
Listen,
they can make a case for
here.
a lot of. He put out some albums that were not classics. From It Was Written to Stillmatic. There's a gap there. But we still talking about 3 classics. Like, not everybody, I even said this the other day. Not everybody out here is dropping classic albums. They're few and far between for the whole industry, for the whole landscape of hip hop. That's where they're classics. Classics can't come out like every year or 3 times a year. Right. Kendrick has dropped classics recently. Who else has dropped classics recently?
Cole,
it just doesn't.
J. Cole.
I think that new J. Cole album is
new J. Cole album.
I gotta listen to it
shit,
a little
bro.
bit more, but it's a really good album.
Okay.
My
only apprehension with that album is the 1-verse songs. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know why he just couldn't put 2 verses on some of those songs, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Bro, when I heard that intro to that album, my face was it just turned inside out. When you hear a dope song, your face look like this. That like, bro, that's a different J. Cole. I don't know this J. Cole, bro.
No.
Oh shit.
I don't know this J. Cole. But no, here it is. Like J. Cole, and I know we kind of getting off the beaten path, but it's a podcast. It's my podcast. I don't give a fuck. J. Cole to me has always been dope. It's just something about his delivery, and it's something about the way he raps that just doesn't really appeal to me. It's like one in one ear, out the other. It's nothing grabbing me. There's no flavor there. This album here, he incorporated that same dopeness with flavor. And not flavor, not flavor.
Well, he's learned.
This album is dope, bro.
He's noticed that the new trend with rap artists is to be melodic and harmonious, right?
Salacious.
So what he's doing is he's doing the harmonic type of flow, and he's still spitting lyrics at the same time. So he's doing it on purpose. You can tell. So he's doing that that melodic syncopated flow, but he's still spitting lyrics as well. So, you know, he's trying to blend that, you know, which I think is a very good idea. Because I was talking to a guy at work, and I was like, I just don't understand why like lyricists like Talib Kweli don't rap over like really dope beats. They always do more of the it's a certain type of box that
I know what you're talking about.
lyricists
I know what
are
you're
usually
talking about.
in.
Yes.
No, get some of them hard.
They want you to focus on the words,
beats.
and they really
get
they
some
want
of
you
them
to
hard
focus on the
get
words.
some of them dope trap beats and rap over.
Get
them,
some
you know?
motherfucking trap.
Show them that you can ride them beats too.
Yes, that's what the public want. That's another reason why I kind of like that. Going back to Nas, like that last Nas album. It had some of them.
Yeah,
I wish you would have did more of that.
Some girth.
Yeah. What? Pause. What? What? What you talking about, Nina? Some what?
Listen, when
Some
you can
girth?
dive deep into an album,
let's move
all
on.
right.
Look, she's trying to fix it. She's trying to clean it up.
I'm just
Let's
saying.
move on, man. Let's move on. Did any of y'all watch the NVIDIA keynote?
I did not. I need you to tell me what they were talking about.
You
did.
Awesome.
I did.
Awesome.
I
didn't do his homework, but me and you did. Okay.
I watched some of it.
What stuck out to you?
This dude put topics up like some hours before. Like I didn't do my own. I didn't know I had this assignment, Mr. Professor.
I put it in the chat. Wait, no. Wait, Nita. I put it in the chat. How come you didn't watch it? I get scolded every week for not watching the stuff, not listening and watching the stuff in the chat.
Pardon me, Mr. Icekold, for being asleep. I'm sorry, I missed the assignment. Okay, I'm sorry.
Where's my apple?
Oh no.
So, what was your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway, like I'm new to, the PC world. Like I'm still looking into which brands I like, and which I'm still looking into which parts I'm going to want for myself. But with the shortage out here and everything semi out of stock and in stock one day and out of stock the next day.
Right. That's a funny thing about it. It's funny that you mentioned
it. Such a roller coaster. It is just such a roller coaster. And I watch a lot of tech on YouTube. So and NVIDIA is supposed to be like the top tier, company. So for them to be like, for them to have all these issues, it's like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy.
Yeah, I'm
trying to think of a really good. That's another thing. It's not really their fault. And it's not really their fault. Like I get it. The pandemic is here, and like a lot of stuff don't get made here in the United States. It gets made overseas, and
almost nothing gets made.
Shipping and stuff is like shipping and the shipping is hard.
Nina,
to come across the pond, as they say.
Did you happen to look at the chat? when they would, because when you say out of stock, if you were in there and you looked at the chat as it was going on, literally everybody was just saying out of stock, out of stock. While this dude was talking. Hilarious.
Yeah, I was actually watching. I think we were watching like J2 Cents when he went live and he was talking about the new stock, and then it was like he put a link in his channel and like 30 people in the comments was like, "Oh, bro, they all sold out already," and he was only live streaming for like 30 minutes, and I was like, "This is fucking ridiculous."
Here's the funny thing about this. Here's the funny thing, and this ain't my takeaway, but I just find it funny that they're talking about their new TI, the new versions of the TI versions of the new graphics cards. This is coming out July 10th. Like you can't even get a graphics card now, and you toting the new ones that's coming out. That I just found that funny.
Did y'all see the price? Like the price is like $1,200 for the new one, and then they lowered the 3070. Yeah, no, they lowered the 3070 to $600, and then the 3080 is like $1,200. I'm like, well, what's stop me from getting a 3070 and going on about my fucking business.
You want to
Not
know
even
what's going to stop
caring.
you? The fact that you can't find it nowhere. That's what's going to stop you. You ain't getting that shit till next year.
I mean, that's really dependent on what you need, though. If you want like the highest performance, the 3080 Ti is going to be closer to the 3090. So a 3070 is not going to be able to do those things, but you're not going to be able to find it, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't even matter. My biggest takeaway, basically, I saw them. They were showing off the RTX in the games, the ray tracing and things like that. Oh, fun fact for you, Nina. They are adding DLSS to Red Dead Redemption.
Really?
Yes. So Red Dead Redemption is gonna look even better while you playing on the PC.
Then what it does?
Was that on the keynote?
Yes. So
I got time for that
froze.
shit.
What, for freezing? You have froze. Nah,
No, I don't.
No, you good now.
I don't want to play Red Dead on PC. Like that's one game, that and GTA.
What?
I'm not playing that on PC. I'm not. It's too many mods. I don't want to because I'm gonna fuck around and get mad and try to figure out where you live and come punch you in the face because I don't want to do that.
You talking about
It's too many
online, though,
mods.
right? You can play the single player.
Right,
I'll probably play the single player, and they are like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Rockstar, but they are splitting like the story mode from the online mode now with Red Dead. You know, when they bring it to PC.
Mhm.
If that's the case,
Okay.
then yeah, I will buy the story mode for PC and just play the story mode on PC. But I will not play Red Dead Online from PC.
Gotcha.
That or GTA. Nope, not you won't catch me. Nope.
So some of the stuff they showed with ray tracing, Dying 1983, never heard of it. Rainbow Six
what was
Siege.
that first
Sorry,
one?
Dying 1983.
Dying 1983.
Yeah, I never heard of that one.
I may have that. Yeah,
What?
I never heard of it. They showed. I think it might have been an older game. I'm not sure. It looked like it was older. They showed Rainbow Six Siege, a game called Icarus. This game looked really good, like really good. Something they, I guess they were just showing off the ray tracing or whatever. They also had a feature tab. Maybe you heard about this. I don't know too much about it. It was called NVIDIA Reflex.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of that?
Yeah, they've talked about Reflex before.
Yeah, that's something that's going to be with the new graphics cards. What is that? Explain what that is.
I think you can do Reflex with the ones we have currently. I think you can do it with any RTX card. Not entirely.
Well, they was talking about like new games with the. I'm sorry, I should have explained that. New games that's gonna have the Reflex, NVIDIA Reflex.
So Reflex
ability.
is like latency optimization and stuff like that. I mean, I need to see more of it in action to really see if it's just, I don't want to say vaporware, but if it's just a talking point.
What do you mean by vaporware? What is that?
I mean, vaporware means something that either never comes out or it doesn't really do anything. That's when people say vaporware, that's what they're talking about.
Gotcha.
I just don't know if this is going to be something that dramatically changes games that you play.
All I know is when they mentioned it, a lot of people got mad. Like in the comments, people were thumbs down to it. And I don't know, maybe it might be a thing where we were talking about, what Nina was talking about, where people feel it's cheating, I guess. I don't know, like how optimizing a game to make it.
Well, it's just going
to
remove as much latency as possible.
Yeah. But so how is it cheating though?
We're
like people are acting like they were cheating.
Well, see, here's the thing. Okay,
Here we go.
so when you play on PC, if you when you play in anything crossplay, you have to take into account how fast your PC is over whatever console.
See, that's what
somebody else
thing.
That's not my problem.
But here's the thing. That's what they say. They say the reflex takes the NVIDIA Reflex takes all the work off the PC, and you're getting, you pretty much only using the GPU at that point. It just take it. It's more driven towards the GPU, not the PC.
Bro, here's the thing though. if you trash, you trash. Like
If
removing
you
the
trash, you
removing the
trash,
latency
bro.
is not gonna make you
Ain't
some
gonna
type of
do a
crack
damn
shot,
thing,
you
bro.
know. So
Right.
It'll load you into shit faster. It'll load you into stuff faster. You'll be able to
But they
see.
ain't what we talking about gameplay now, Missy. Like, no, I don't. I find it hard to believe like me shaving off a millisecond, like a fraction of a second, is really gonna change
It's
the game
not.
that much.
They being
So I
crybabies.
don't know. Yeah, a lot of people would just thumbs down and this sucks, cheaters and all this stuff. Like,
that's not cheating,
bro,
though. I mean, at some point,
Nah,
technology
I
Now,
wouldn't
unless
call
it's
it
got a
has to
different feature
advance.
we don't know about,
But
then
think about,
they
look
sound
at
like
it
they're
this
being
way.
crybabies.
Look at it this way. Technology like this always makes it downstream, is what I'll say. So at some point they'll develop some stuff like this for the consoles as well. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you already have games running 120 frames per second, 60 frames per second on the console. So and we've been doing that on the PC for years. So that'll make its way down. I mean, it is what it is. But again, if you're trash, you're trash. You know,
right.
you know, it's not gonna make you some pro gamer somewhere. It's not gonna happen.
No. But that was pretty much it, man. They didn't talk about much. What's up with the AMD news? Well, I mean, since we talking about this, what were they talking about? I didn't really get to get into that one.
So they have they're just coming out with their DLSS equivalent.
Okay.
It's called damn, what was it called? Damn, I forget.
Explain it though. It's their version of deep level super sampling.
It's their I'm sorry, it's Fidelity FX super resolution. They just call it FSR. They I don't want to say that whole name again. It's just up resonant with, like you said, with machine learning and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
Or does it even use machine learning? I don't know. I didn't really look too deep into it. I just saw a little pieces of it that Charlie was talking about in the chat, and I went and watched the video. So this is their equivalent, but like with all things AMD, I need to see it work. I need to see it implemented, and for some strange reason, it works with NVIDIA cards as well, which I thought was very, very strange. Like why would you let your competitors?
Yeah, you had mentioned like AMD is like the Democrats of the GPUs.
They're always just trying to be like, we're going to use open standards. Everybody can do this. Everybody can do that. It's like your competitor is like cutthroat. They're not letting you use none of their stuff. So, I think very recently you can now use FreeSync monitors with some, or you can use some FreeSync monitors with NVIDIA graphics cards and stuff like that. They just did that maybe a year ago.
But that's like letting your competition in on your secrets, ain't it?
Well, if it's an open standard, there are no secrets. But my thing is,
for us, we win. Like for us, like,
we win.
Why should we? Why should we even care?
I just don't understand as a company why you would let the
why you making
your
them
stuff
moves
when they don't do the they don't let you use their stuff.
They're not reciprocating that at all.
And then their graphics cards tend to be more powerful than yours. So now their graphic card line all the way down is gonna be able to use your up-resing technology. It's just weird, bro.
Yeah. Pretty much. All right, man. Did y'all see what Kyrie Irving getting a lot of backlash from stumping on Lucky?
Who the hell
what is up with
Kyrie?
Lucky is the so Lucky is the Boston Celtics logo. A little leprechaun is doing like this or whatever the hell he doing. He walks from the bench. He walks right to the middle of court, steps on Lucky's head, smushes it, walks off. And he got backlash from Glenn Big Baby Dave. He got backlash from the Celtic tough guys, Kevin Garnett and Glenn Big Baby Davis.
Flag on the play.
Correct. like, are y'all really mad? Like, here's gonna be another thing, just like I talked about with the chicken, bro. I don't care.
You're not a Celtic. You're not gonna care, bro. If you were a Celtic, you'd be talking about keep it basketball before somebody get hurt in real life. That's what you would be doing.
That man told Kyrie Irving, keep it basketball or you gonna get hurt. Like, bruh, nobody's scared of you, big baby Davis. Like, you pudgy motherfucker. Like,
could you imagine somebody running up on you because you stepped on a logo on the court? Like, what is wrong with you, bro? How unbalanced are you for this to bother you like to this extent?
no, bro. I don't care.
No,
it's a little logo of a little leprechaun on the middle of the court. It's not real, man. He didn't beat up the mascot. He didn't beat up the guy inside the mascot.
That would have been funny.
Yeah, that would have been hilarious. so if somebody would have stepped on the Bulls logo you would, that wouldn't bother you, that wouldn't send you into a rage. You wouldn't be saying keep it basketball. What the hell what does that mean? Keep it basketball.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Like who said, was that you or somebody in the chat? They were like, that logo gets stepped on hundreds of times a game.
Yes, that was me. That logo literally gets stepped on. That logo literally gets stepped on 100 times a game.
But as long as it's during the game, it's okay. Keep it basketball.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck fake outrage. Fake out. Nina got a question. What's up, Nina?
Not a question. I'm just saying, I'm a Lakers fan, so fuck the Celtics in the first goddamn place.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
But at the same time,
uncalled for.
We're not finna. I don't like the Celtics. I'll never like the Celtics. Okay, we got beef. All right, but at the same time, we not finna talk about how Kyrie got booed the entire time he was out there. So, and then all the fans they booed him when he came out, and they kept booing him, and then he turned around and dropped 30 on y'all. Fuck your couch.
I don't like, Nina, I don't mean to cut you off. Nina, I don't mean to cut you off. Didn't a few months ago Kyrie Irving was burning like some incense and sage or something on the Celtics court, right?
He was.
On the Celtics court.
He was doing laps, burning sage.
Burning sage.
On the Celtics
Get all this
court.
negative energy out of here.
Wasn't this in Boston Garden or whatever they call it?
TD Garden.
It was.
This dude just don't like
if the Celtics really had something to say, they would have stopped him from making that 30 piece. So ain't nobody got nothing to say, okay? And
ain't nobody got time for that. That's kind of hard. Now he got James Harden and KD with him. Like, you only gonna do so much stopping now.
Nah,
then shut up.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing to say.
Then shut up.
What you gonna do?
Right.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? That logo get ran on, spit on, stepped on by everybody and their mama. Bruh.
Right.
I done been to 3 live games in my entire life. Okay. I done seen players spit on the floor. I done seen players do the little nose snot shit on the floor. Okay. Come on, man. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. It's not that serious. It's really not.
No.
And then y'all disrespecting him the moment he stepped out on the court. So.
Hey, Nina,
he don't get no.
Nina, keep it basketball.
Keep it basketball. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
Calm down and keep it basketball. Okay.
It's funny that this came from Kevin Garnett. Keep it basketball. People talk about keep it basketball when Kevin Garnett told Carmelo Anthony that Lala tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Bruh, that's a good. Okay.
Where was keep it basketball then though?
Right.
Melo was about to whoop dude there.
Your wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut. Hey, Melo was about to beat his ass. Garnett did not get off that bus. Garnett ass didn't get off that bus though.
I don't even know he was at the bus. Melo was waiting at the bus for him.
He was waiting.
Oh, okay. I thought Melo was waiting at the bus for him, but he was already on the bus.
He didn't come out yet.
Okay, he wasn't there. He wasn't there. Okay.
Well, security not gonna let you come out. Come on now. We're gonna let this $1 million player go out there and get his ass whooped. Nah, that's not gonna happen.
Bro, you can't tell me my wife tastes like Honey Nut Cheerios, bro.
And I'm not finna bust you like we
the funny
ninth graders at 3 o'clock. I'm just saying.
What if she really does?
Violation. All right.
So maybe that's what if that's why he was ready,
Bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
How you know?
This last season, that season of Power that she was on, like every episode, I was looking at her, bro.
I ain't Mello gonna come. He gonna be outside your house waiting for you to come out.
Bro, 5 people watch this podcast, bro. Mello ain't never seen this shit.
It might come across his desk one day. Hold on.
Yeah. Hey, so how much did the Lakers get beat by?
115 to 85. 30 points. A 30 bag.
Damn.
MJ
So they
would never. MJ would never.
They done, right?
No.
If the Black Mamba was still alive, he'd have
One
something
more
to
game.
say right now. I don't want to hear no more GOAT talk.
Would never.
Kobe Bryant took a team full of scrubs to the playoffs and won. To the finals and won.
Wait, what scrubs did he take to the finals and win?
No, I ain't gonna say they were scrubs, but he took a team. He took a team. Derek Fisher, Andrew Bynum.
Bro, he had Gasol. He had He had God damn it, I'm trying to forget all the goddamn names now. But he had Odom. He had an okay team, bro. That team was decent.
Okay.
That team was decent.
Yeah,
but you can't sit here and tell me that everybody on the team right now is bums. You can't tell me that. You cannot.
In typical LeBron fashion, he traded away all the good players to get a team that could win now. If he would have had Ingram, if he would have had Ball right now, it might be a better team. You never know. But he wouldn't have Anthony Davis, which is what he wanted. He wanted another alpha on the team. So you know, when one of the alphas go down, now you got these young players who can't step up. They kept Kyle Kuzma over Brandon Ingram and Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball was shooting like over 50% at some point in this season. So, you know, and of course he didn't look like that when he was on the Lakers, but still.
But he was 19. Bro. I was telling everybody to let him fill in his shoes. Leave the young boy alone. Let him fill in his shoes. Now look what he's doing. Now look what he's doing.
I mean, I hope he improves.
Feeling salty right now
because I keep hearing that the Bulls want him. So, you know, we can ship marketing.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that too.
Ship marketing over there to New Orleans.
Yeah, y'all can take marketing, Nina.
You know,
y'all can take that dude. Another thing I want to talk to y'all about. What is up with these fans in the NBA, bro? What's going on with throwing water bottles, spitting on people, tackling people? What is the problem with these NBA fans? Are they just happy to be in arenas or something? Like what is it? Is it like
what is the problem with the NBA fans?
Why are the NBA fans going crazy like this? Why?
I don't know, bro.
Are they serving beer in the fourth quarter?
They haven't been in the arenas in a while, so maybe they're just, you know, the energy is high, the tension is high.
It's weird, bro.
But don't be surprised if you catch Malice at the Palace type of ass whooping, because these players they starting to hint that, you know,
they not having it. Bro.
You gonna try the right one, and somebody gonna run up in them stands and whoop somebody ass.
Listen, and ain't nobody gonna stop them. Like and according to, you know, all the newscasters, you know, the sportscasters and whatnot, it's a racial issue. It's mostly a racial issue.
Really? Okay.
Like I was watching Stephen A this morning, and he was like, "Yeah, no, this is
I don't know.
Wait. Let's backtrack. You just reminded me of something. I hate from go to subject to subject like this, but what the fuck is up with Stephen A. Smith and that damn jacket? What is up?
Any of them?
Did you see that?
Yeah, but
no.
Like I said in the chat, that jacket don't got nothing to do with Kwame Brown. Like, people are trying to tell.
What is the point of it though? Why is he wearing that jacket?
He just saw the jacket. He was freaking out over it because Donovan Mitchell had it, and he told them to send him a jacket. Who cares?
I ain't never seen him wear a jacket like that. He never wore a jacket like.
He's wore props on the show before. He's wore Dallas jerseys. He's wears shit sometimes. It's not out of character for him to wear something on the show, you know. But
something
I don't
like that. That stuck out like a sore thumb.
It's a pretty
That
dope.
yellow ass,
like
green
pretty
ass
dope
jacket
jacket.
with a.
Because I'm not gonna lie to you. When that was the day that my sister was over here saying that I'm light skinned. So
wait. Nina is Ty light skin?
No.
There you go. They just
Okay,
talking
there
to
you
me
go.
like I'm crazy.
What about me? Am I light
in the
skin?
right?
Am I
in the
light
right?
skin?
Yes.
In the right
Yes.
light.
Wait, what? Me and
you're
this
more
dude like the
closer
same
to light
complexion.
skin. No.
I think me and him are like
You're
the same
more-
complexion.
You're more closer to light skin than he is.
See, but he's closer to light skin. I wouldn't
Yeah.
deem him as light skin. But anyway, we're getting off the top because I was in there talking to her, arguing with her about if I'm light skinned or not. And I saw the jacket and I was like, who the hell is this in this jacket? This jacket kind of stood out, you know.
You
And
wear
it's
that jacket, that yellow ass jacket.
would I wear the jacket? I will wear that jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too much going on.
I will wear that jacket. But I just want to
busy.
say, like, trying to say that Kwame Brown made this man go get a HBCU jacket is just like, come on, y'all are reaching really hard right now. Stephen A. Smith is not concerned with no goddamn Kwame Brown. Like, just think about what you're saying right now. It's Kwame Brown, bro. He's making a name for himself on YouTube right now. But Stephen A. Smith is not concerned with Kwame Brown, bro.
I don't think so.
In the slightest way.
I have to agree with you. And the reason here's the thing. The reason I brought it up had nothing to do with Kwame Brown. Okay. I just thought it was weird. Like this yellow ass jacket, like it looked weird. It stuck out like a sore thumb because I never seen him wearing. I've seen when he wore the Dallas jersey, and I've seen him wear hats.
I never seen him
big dumbass cowboy hat.
He does stuff. You know what though? When I saw it, it made me think of like cross colors. It made me think of
cross colors and that stuff back in the day. Remember Carl Kanai.
Carl Kanai. Remember back in the hip hop days where people used to wear the African colors. They used to wear the African medallions. It made me think of that.
Like he looked like he was straight out of Do the Right Thing with that jacket. Bro.
Think about this for a second. That's his era, bro. That's his era. So he probably saw that and was like, man, that's dope. I need that. You know, because I saw it and I was like, man,
bro, you just did his voice exactly how he sounded.
No, he was freaking out.
You sound just like that motherfucker.
He was freaking out on first take, like, send me one of them jackets, blah, blah, blah. And this was like 3 days after Kwame Brown had said he probably hadn't even seen the Kwame Brown stuff yet. Right. So it ain't gotten. And I just wanted to speak on that. I know that you weren't signing into that, but people thinking that Kwame Brown made.
I never even made that correlation. I just thought it was an ugly. I just thought it was an ugly ass jacket. I don't like it. Like
I would wear it.
No,
but I also went to, and actually that's a Chicago company, so Chicago stand up. I looked at some of their other stuff.
I just shit on their jacket, and you just shot them out. But again, only 5 people watch this.
No. What I'm saying is, I went to their website and they got some. They make like Letterman jackets. They got some dope. They got some nice looking stuff. That one is just.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, that one is just more cross colors, but they got more subdued stuff.
It ain't. It's. I just don't like the colors. That's like it's just too much. It's too busy.
Bro, you put you some all black on, or get you some Space Jam Jordans or something. You'll fit in. You'll fit in.
It's Jam Jordans.
Yeah.
I don't even wear. Even those are too busy for me. I'm a plain guy, bro. I like solid colors and whites and grays and blacks. Bro.
Right. I
don't do too much. I don't know, man. Let's just keep it basketball. That's all.
Keep it basketball.
Keep it basketball, bro. All right, so had y'all seen somebody had put in our chat that Horizon Forbidden West game?
Oh yeah.
More Sony trash.
Sequel.
Bruh.
I'm
okay.
Joking.
No. Here's the thing. I think the game looks good.
It looks beautiful.
The game
looks
amazing. Great. The game looks great. But I know it's one of these games. Like, we're looking at it without nothing on the screen but that. We're gonna have to press triangle to jump. You got it just seems like one of these games.
Quick time.
Well, I don't know what you call it.
Quick time events.
Yes, bro. I think it's gonna be a lot of that shit.
I don't think the first game. Nina, did the first game have a bunch of quick time events?
Only in the beginning when she's a little girl, and after you like during the tutorials, it's quick play, so you can, but after that, you're on your own.
Okay.
I don't know.
My
it
thing
looks
with
good.
with those games is I don't know. I don't like sneaking around. I like being able to just
It's a lot of that.
yeah, I like being able to just come out the sky and just like knock a
Start
building
fucking
down.
shit up.
That's the type of
Fucking
game
shit
I
up.
like. You know what? Perfect type of game that I like is like Hulk Ultimate Destruction. If you remember that game.
Okay. Yeah.
Remember the game? Was it Prototype? I think
Oh
Prototype. I like
yeah.
stuff like that. I like
Prototype
to
was
just.
dope.
That's why we used to play GTA so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
You just get in the GTA, you start blowing up cars and just crashing into stuff, shooting up. I like wild chaos. I don't like to sneak around. That's why, like, I'm really not even a fan of like Splinter Cell and stuff like that. I don't like to sneak around.
No Assassin's Creed.
No Assassin's Creed. No Metal Gear. It's just not my type of stuff. Now, I did love the original Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation. I did like that one, but after that, I kind of, that's just me. I'm sorry.
Anytime I think no, it's all good, bro. Because I went on my rant too, and I'm gonna go on another one. Anytime I think about them, what you'll call them, quick time events, I think about this right here. You see that? Press triangle, press the X, press the O now. You get that sometime you get that sometimes on the Xbox. It just seems like you get a lot of it on the PlayStation. I think it's cheap. I think it's cheesy a little bit. Like you just going around just pushing one button. Like, nah, I don't know. But back to the game. It looks really good. Like really good. But I'm just not blown away by games like that. I mean, she's just in the forest and some of it looked cool. Like the way she was loading up the weapons and that stuff looked cool. But like
I think for the graphics alone, I'm hoping that it comes to the PC and by then I'll have a 3080 Ti or something, or maybe a 5080. You never know when I'm gonna be able to get a damn.
You ain't gonna get this shit to the 7000 series come out. 20 years from now, you gonna have a 7000 Ti or
I said it before, bro. I've never had to chase a company down to give them $1,500 in my life.
Take my money.
Please take my money, please.
How'd y'all like that Far Cry 6?
I looked at some of it. I'm not a huge Far Cry fan. I think I've played maybe 1 and 2, and the rest of them I haven't really played.
That game, okay, it's weird to me.
I like that they got they got the brother from
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad in there though.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. What is his name? He's a chicken guy.
The guy from Do the Right Thing.
Yeah, definitely. What is that dude's name?
Remember his whole
Spanish
entire
name. It's a Spanish name.
Yeah, I said this motherfucker. He is a trip. He can play a Colombian. He can play a Mexican. He can play a black guy. He can play anything. Like, and he's like a for real OP ass actor. I love him. But, I'm not real. I'm with Ty. I'm not really a Far Cry fan. I played the first one and I didn't play no more after that.
The story to this one looks good. I will admit.
Yes, it looks interesting.
It looks
Giancarlo
good.
Esposito. It's his name.
Yes, Giancarlo. This game is weird in the fact that, the look of it is the backgrounds and the settings look beautiful, like beautiful. But when I see the people on there, like when I see the way they move and stuff, it like, bro, this
it look kind of choppy.
This a next gen. This is next gen.
It's cross gen.
No, I'm just saying, I'm asking, where is the next gen graphics when it comes to the rendering of the people, the subjects and the people?
It's a cross gen game, so it's not going to be mind blowing because it has to come out on the previous.
The setting and the background and everything else that looks beautiful. Like the worlds they create, it looks beautiful, but it's just it looks weird because like it seems like they put a lot of effort into one part of the way the game looks, and then it's like you said, it looks like something that could be right at the height of the 1X or the 1S.
I mean, I want these console developers to get more PC like, where you can just scale it down. Like, you're new to PC gaming, Paul. So you'll get to see it. Like there's games that come out where the settings are so harsh that you can't run it into like 2 or 3 graphics cards generations. You can't run it at the max settings.
You gotta set it down.
They kind of, I don't like using the word future proof, but they kind of future proof it a little bit. So when you get to a GPU generation to where it's powerful enough, then you can crank everything up and like, oh, this looks goddamn amazing. But it's like a 5-10-year-old game. Like Crysis was like that. Like for a long time, everybody, as soon as they got a new PC, like Charlie G would get, oh, let me put Crysis on here to see what it looked like.
Right.
For a long time, that's how Crysis was, and Crysis came out early 2000s. So I want to see the console developers get that. I think Microsoft is kind of moving that way, where you get a new console and then they'll go flip a switch, and now you can play 4K 120. Now you're gonna be able to play 8K. So that, I mean, we need more of that, and then you'll
we getting it now. We getting it now though. It seems like a lot of games they're opening up. Yeah, a lot of older games they opening up. Just like I just mentioned to Nina that they adding DLSS to Red Dead. Well, I mean, we getting, even when they came out with the consoles, that now people are going back to play Final Destiny. Jesus, I can't think of the name. Final Fantasy. I was about to say Final Destiny. Final Fantasy. So I don't know, man.
Which Final Fantasy are we talking about?
10, I think.
Okay.
I think it was Final Fantasy 10. A lot of people went back to play because now you can run it at 120 frames.
Is that the one with the guys in the car? That one?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even play. I haven't played a Final Fantasy.
Which one is that? Final Fantasy 10, Nina?
It is Final Fantasy 10. But they doing that with a lot of games. Like they getting ready to do it with a game. I'm so mad that I bought a collection. Like I don't know if y'all remember, but Ninja Gaiden, they're getting ready to release that remastered across the board, and I just bought it. I'm backwards compatible, like 1, 2, and 3, and Ninja Gaiden Black. I'm so mad. I
just wish the real Team Ninja was still around. Because Ninja Gaiden 2 was one of my favorite games. Do you ever play Ninja Gaiden 2, Paul? On the Xbox?
Sure I have.
Was it the Xbox or the 360?
I
think it was the 360.
I remember the Ninja Gaiden from like Sega.
Bro.
I remember the Ninja Gaiden from Sega.
The Ninja Gaiden 2, bro, you cutting off limbs, you cutting people in half, you cutting heads off.
Damn.
Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 2 was nice. It was on the 360. Yeah, it was on the 360.
You can combo combo the attacks. Like you can hold, you can like charge up your attacks, and you didn't just have to use kill like 20 motherfuckers at a time. It's just great.
Yeah, like Freddy Krueger claws was one of his weapons. It was dope, bro.
That's straight. That's what's up.
Now to piggyback back on something, I think that Fidelity FX Super Resolution. I hate that damn name. I think that's coming to the consoles too. We kind of glossed over that. Okay. But that should be coming because that's but
DLSS is coming to the consoles too, right?
No, because to the Switch maybe because they use NVIDIA hardware. The PS5 and the Xbox use AMD hardware, so they would get the AMD equivalent.
They're getting the FTS,
the supercalifragilistic
right. Oh man, I ain't got nothing else, man. Oh, before we get out, did y'all hear that we're about to get a trailer? I don't know how true it is, but we should be getting a trailer of No Way Home, the Spider-Man. Nina, you don't think we getting it?
I don't think we're gonna get it how y'all expect. I think because it's a lot of fans out here who are playing it real close to the chest and they paying so much attention that they're gonna try to keep all of the good shit to themselves. Like the rumors about like it's some confirmed cast right now, for No Way Home. Like you got Jamie Foxx coming back as Electro, you got Alfred Molina coming back as Doc Ock.
That usually don't happen like that though. Like you play like a character in one universe of a series, they usually don't bring you to the other one.
Right.
I think, but I think they're doing that though.
You think they're doing multiverse?
Yeah, because we're venturing into the multiverse.
Well, yes,
right?
because it's been rumored. I don't know how accurate it is, but all 3 Spider-Mans at some point is going to be in it. That's what I heard. And if that's the case, then why are they bringing back?
McGuire. Nobody want to see
Now, see,
Otis.
I'm not. I really don't want to see Toby either. But at the same time, if they doing,
they could do it right though. He could be a washed up ass Spider-Man. They did it. They did it. No, listen. Did you ever see the Spider-Man? What was that? The one that came out a couple years ago with the cartoon,
Into the
animated one.
Into the Spider-Verse. Miles
Into
Morales.
The Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
One of the Spider-Mans was out of shape.
Washed up.
Oh, okay.
If they do it like that, I could see it.
5 o'clock. It was.
He had a 5 o'clock. He had a bet. He had one of these right here. He was Spider-Man, bro. Like
his costume was too little. Like
that's funny.
So they could do that, but like that, honestly, that would be cool if they did bring back the other Spider-Mans. Because why would they be bringing back Jamie Foxx's Electro character? Why else would you do that?
Right.
Why else would you do that? That's all I've been hearing on the internet. That I peruse the internet every now and then, like Ty does. So it seems like a lot of my camera just keep going out of focus. I don't know what's going on.
We having tech issues.
Definitely, man. Definitely tech issues. You behind the scenes hitting me up about it and everything. But anyway, while I'm out of focus and now I'm back in. Just been looking at it. Everybody been just like patiently waiting for it, and it never happened. Supposedly it was supposed to happen today yesterday technically. Supposed to happen because it was what's the Spider-Man now? What's his name? Nina, come on.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. It was his birthday. It was his birthday today, so everybody thought today it was going to be the day.
He's also Nathan Drake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move on. But yeah, man, I thought we were gonna get it today too because everybody was clamoring for it. Hopefully, we get it sometime soon. I'm curious to see where they going with it.
I'm not too eager with the Sony. MCU.
I like the last two Spider-Mans. You didn't like the last?
No, it's cool.
I did too.
I just want Marvel to get all of their characters back. I'm just
Yeah, it's kind of.
I don't like telling the Venom story
scary,
without
though.
Spider-Man. I don't like. I don't like that. And then like, where does Morbius fall in play? Because Morbius is supposed to be Sony's movie, but it's got Spider-Man in it. Like how?
It's
but
scary.
in the Venom and Carnage movie, ain't no Spider-Man.
They said they were making their own MCU. So this is why I don't want. It just gets disjointed, you know. They have any character that has appeared in like a Spider-Man IP, they could put. I believe they could put in their movies. Anything under the Spider-Man umbrella. So, it is what it is.
Honestly, I think Sony trying to grab onto that last little, because if they give Marvel Spider-Man, they ain't got nothing else but games. Like, and no offense to Sony or anything like that. And I'm not trying to shit on like they new exclusive, games or whatever, but I can't go back and play games from like 2001 on PlayStation. I can do that on my Xbox.
Well, you can rebuy
I'm doing that right now. Like I'm playing Ugly Americans in 4K, and that shit look great
when they do the inevitable remaster. So whatever.
Right, but no, man. I just think Sony just trying to grasp onto that last little money maker because they don't have. They should just
sell it back to Marvel for some
TVs sometimes.
Yeah, they got some decent TVs. They should sell it back to Marvel.
They sell some TVs sometimes.
They electronics is on point. Electronics is dead ass on point.
Give Marvel some billions and take some royalties or something for 10 years, 15, 20 years, whatever. Yeah. Just give it back.
But they ain't gonna do that though. They ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. They not.
I don't think they're gonna do it. I mean, I don't know. It'll be cool. It's kind of like I was trying to mention before. I think it's kind of scary. I think it's even scary for Marvel because they've put out. They showed Spider-Man in what was that, Civil War. That's the first time we met Spider-Man in that sense with Marvel. Then Spider-Man had his own movie that was they did a little, had to finagle something to get Tony Stark in there and everything like that, and Lucky or whatever his caddy or whatever.
Happy.
But then if you remember after that, they was about to say that wasn't gonna be he wasn't gonna be in it, or he said he wasn't gonna be in something that happened where they were scared that it wasn't gonna be a part 2. Then a part 2 came out. Now then it happened again. Remember that? Yeah, it happened again where he wasn't gonna do a part 3. So it's kind of scary when it's like that, and Marvel don't have full control. But look like they're coming out with another one. So I don't know.
The contract is for 6 movies now. It's been signed on the dotted line. Marvel has Tom Holland for 6 movies, and we already seen him for 3 on the Marvel side. So there's no telling how many movies Sony's gonna put him in. I don't know, but as far as Marvel goes, he signed on for 6.
Right.
6 movies.
I think I know what Ty going. He in 6 movies. Is it 6 Spider-Mans or is it 6?
No,
Civil
6
War,
Marvel movies.
2 Spider-Mans, and both Infinity Wars, which means he will have 1 left.
Yeah, no. They don't count the Sony. They don't count his standalone.
Oh,
no,
that's right.
It's not 6 additional.
We're talking.
They're not counting the Sony movies.
Civil War,
only the Marvel movies.
War.
Yep.
Civil War. What else was he in? He was in both Endgames.
Endgame and Infinity
so he should
War.
have 3 more. He should have 3 more.
Yep. Supposedly.
I don't remember him in nothing else. So yeah, he's what?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's contracted for 6 movies. So Marvel has him for 3 more movies.
Right. Cool. All right, man. I ain't got nothing else, Ty. Let's take us out. I should sing to this. I should sing to this. Instagram, Twitter, Dummast. Let me talk, girl. Instagram, Twitter, Dummast Podcast. YouTube, from Chicago to the Mass, the Dummast Podcast. We are out. I'm gonna freestyle to this one day. Be like, Dummast Podcast in your face, in your mouth.
Wow.
Yeah.